lovely sunny day because I'm testing the wet gear. I have this absolute mess of things on the floor because I want to show you some hiking or possibly overnight camping gear that I didn't show you last time when we went on a forest walk. I was showing you this ground sheet that I was actually using as a tarp. I wanted to test it to see if it was any use as a tarp the last time I was out in the forest. And I'm going back out today, but I'm going to show you because it's perfect weather for it. It looks like it's threatening to lash again. And it lashed yesterday and I was out in this, which is my favourite hiking camping thing. And I have camped in this before. This is an army tarp come poncho thing, right? And that's nearly a full length on me. It covers most of me. And I was absolutely lashed on yesterday. And I have 2 pairs of boots out. And one of the things I want to discuss is wet weather gear. So that's from the day before yesterday, and they haven't dried out yet. They're wet inside. They're waterproof boots, those Brashers, and they're great boots. They're my favourite. But they reach a certain saturation point and they aren't waterproof anymore. Things can only take so much. And these are my backup boots, and these got wet yesterday. These are a cheap Aldi or Lidl thing, and they're actually pretty comfy, but don't pretend to be waterproof. So they're both wet now, but they were the only bit of me that got really seriously wet. Apart from, I always have millions of hats. People are always surprised at how many hats I have and how many, like, why do you need 2 pairs of hiking shoes? It's because weather, Irish weather, it's always lashing. And it's always really hard to get things dry. And you might have lovely gear. You see in Ireland woolen things advertised all the time. You might have lovely woolly gloves, and I'm wearing my lovely hand-knitted woolly socks today. But try drying those things out. They don't dry out easily at all. So I'm going to show you things that dry out easier and tricks for using with that. So, but we're going out with this poncho today, and it might, see, that's dry after yesterday. That thing is truly waterproof. It's great. But having said that, I wear layers under it as well sometimes. So I'll show you some of the waterproofing tricks, and I'll show you that as a tarp as well. And yeah, but that's what we'll do. This has its own little bag that it goes into, but before I roll it up, I'll show you some of the things it has. It has these press fasteners down a few of the sides. It has some rings, which are handy, and some, I don't like that these are cotton rather than a paracord, because they get extremely wet. These are where you would be using it for a tarp. So it's very handy to have all those. And of course, you probably would have some sort of rope with you as well. I bought these new ropes for the ground sheet. They're guy ropes. But I did already have paracord. Usually what I do is I go out and I mess with things. And that way you kind of develop a system that suits you, you know. So there it is rolled up. And it's very light. And very compact, as you can see the size of it beside that very light ground sheet. And if it's lashing rain when you're walking along, it's very comfy to wear and very waterproof. Although yesterday I was also wearing this, which is a waterproof Adidas jacket, and that's not completely waterproof, but this is a very ancient thing. It's slightly fallen apart at this stage, but lasted well. Something breathable is better, and that was a very cheap Crivet, I think it was, which is Aldi or Lidl again, brand a jogging jacket that I got years and years ago, and it's such a fantastic item. I really love it. Very windproof and breathable, you see, so I like that item as well, and I quite often wear that when I'm out hiking. But this is what I was wearing in really heavy rain yesterday, with a little bit of a light breeze going that would really freeze you, you see, when the rain starts getting in. So I was out for the entire day because there were workmen working in the house next door, and it was so loud I couldn't stay home, and it was lashing the whole day. So you know, after like 4 or 5 hours out, if you're uncovered, you're going to be so saturated. Even an hour out and it, you would be saturated. And I was out doing things, didn't have a tarp up. Got in under shelter somewhere for a while, but then this blowy wind started up. So that was great for windproofiness, and that item great for windproofiness as well. As I say, I didn't do any tarp things yesterday, but I was also wearing this fantastic item here, which is a trespass pair of trousers. And sort of semi-breathable again, wouldn't be great for a long hike on hot summer days, not good, but in Ireland for the rest of the year, fine. The windproofing stuff keeps you really warm as well. The other thing that keeps you really warm is layers of things that are light layers, that if you were hiking, you can take off a couple of the layers. So I wear a lot of leggings. These are cycling leggings, and they're a winter weight cycling legging, but they can be worn under, if I can remember where I put them, under a hiking trouser. And hiking trousers are quite often in this light material, and it's a technical fabric, right? And what a technical fabric does is wicks moisture away from your body. So if it's lashing rain or you're sweating a lot, the fabric retains the moisture and your body doesn't. That will wick away the dampness, and these will stay dry. And it's handy to have these little bags of things because they're easy to retrieve fast if it starts raining out of the heavens. There we go. Lovely sunny day because I'm testing the wet gear. And when it's not actually raining, I must say you get into this kind of lazy frame of mind where you just want to walk around looking at stuff and touching stuff, because it's all really magical and beautiful in here. And that's great because you get to chill out, don't you? I think a lot of the reason people think forests are very creepy is that it's only in glades and edges of forest that you start hearing birds song. It's totally quiet in the forest. You don't get much action because the trees go up so high. Like you're not gonna have a lot of wildlife down in them, or scampering around on the floor. I suppose if you're camping overnight, you might discover things scampering about. But so all the birds I can hear are from glades on the edge, like that glade out there. So I wouldn't be tempted to use something like that as a support for my tarp, because look at how finely it's balanced there. It's going to fall over soon. See, there's a makeshift shelter from the rain. It refuses to rain now. Just because I'm all prepared for rain. But there's the ground sheet. I was using it as a tarp the last time, so for size comparison, you can see how handy the poncho is. And you can get in there, stick your head out, have a hood on and look out, or have a pocket inside. Shelter from showers of rain. There's various ways of setting it up. When I'm out, when I was camping, I had a bivvy set up which is low to the ground, and you just can't remember exactly how I did it, but you raise one end just so you can get in, and the rest is like a bed around you, and it's lovely and warm. And obviously got air mattress and things in there. But this is You only really need one rope and a couple of tent pegs to set that up very fast. Nice, isn't it?